Hey, stop defending Will Smith. Stop it. Don't no one defend Will Smith no more. He wants this. He reacts. He sends a letter. Normal man would have sent a letter talking about F you, I'ma do this, I'ma do that, blah, blah. He sends a letter talking about it was the greatest book I ever read. If I could, I would hug you more. This man wants this punishment. There's something wrong with the wiring of Will Smith. He wants it. He encourages this shit. Do not defend this man no more. This man is the ultimate simp. He has took simping to the next level. Only thing that I could think of, the reason he doesn't want to say nothing is because they don't have a prenup, and he knows if he gets divorced, he's going to lose half of his stuff. But he has enough evidence. There's enough evidence that he should be able to win the divorce straight out. This man is the ultimate simp. I used to think it was because he was an actor, but this shit has went too far. It has went too far. Every time Jada Pinkett wants some money, she just bashes Will Smith. See, men and women, this is what happens when you allow a person to disrespect you. They will continue disrespecting you constantly because he will not stand up for himself, because everything she does, he has an excuse for it. Oh, this is a great book. You're expressing your feelings. Oh, you was lonely and you had to screw your son's best friend. And then I know a lot of y'all are against domestic violence. I'm against domestic violence too. But this probably needs to be some domestic violence situation. This is the went too far. This man has slapped Chris Rock for her to get up here and say she didn't even know he was his wife. This man ain't responded yet. This man right here, man, do not defend Will Smith no more. There's no defending Will. Will is just, I don't know. And if I was from Philly, I wouldn't even claim Will Smith no more. If I was from Philly, Will is not. Will is not from Philly. I wouldn't even claim Will Smith no more if I'm from Philly because he's making Philly look bad. I mean, goddamn, he's from North Philly. I heard North Philly was where it is active. I heard North Philly was active. This is what y'all do in North Philly? This shit? I mean, come on, man. Don't he got some homeboys from North Philly? Don't he got some good home? Someone grab the dude and say, come on, man. This is not what we doing out here. This is not what we do. Someone grab him. Jazzy Jeff, call the man. Jazzy, you used to be Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. Call him up and say, yo, man, you really looking like a straight sucker out here, my man. You really looking like a sucker. Carlton. Where the fuck? Too bad that Uncle Phil is dead. Because if Uncle Phil was alive, Uncle Phil would probably call him and tell him something. Aunt Viv, call him. Either one, the dark one or the light one. Someone called a man and say, look, man, what you doing? This ain't what we be doing. What you doing? Come on, someone. Don't Will got some real friends? Don't Will got some real friends, some real people somewhere that's going to be like, yo, Will. This ain't a good look, my guy. This ain't a good look, my guy. You got to say something. No one respects you no more, Will. No, it was like you and Denzel. Now it's Denzel, then you way down there. Man, you like, Will, no one will. Come on, Will. Will, you was on the level with Denzel. Now you're like on the level with Ezel. Like from Friday level, man. This is some real simp shit you on, Will. Come on, my man. Will. Come on. And don't blame black women, because even black women are like, yo, Jada, you done went too damn far. Even black women are saying, Jada, leave that man alone. You done did enough to humiliate this man. This is purely Jada. For whatever reason, mad that she didn't get to have sex with Tupac. Mad because she didn't use the gangster lifestyle. Now she's claiming to be a gangster. Her and Tupac. They deserve each other because both of them were fake as hell. Tupac wasn't a gangster and neither was Jada. Tupac was a wannabe gangster and so was Jada. Tupac like, so when did you sell drugs? In between you going to Juliet? When did you sell drugs, Pac? When the hell did you sell drugs, Pac? Because all we remember is you moved from Baltimore to Oakland and then you was in Digital Underground. But somewhere in between there, you were selling drugs. Where, Pac? Where, Pac? No one in Oakland has came out and vouched for this man selling drugs. Nobody. Nobody in Oakland has vouched for this man selling drugs in Oakland. Too Short said he couldn't take Pac around his partners in East Oakland. So if Pac was selling drugs, he would have known them guys. He would have known them guys. He didn't know them guys. Because he wasn't selling drugs. It was all made up just like Jada selling drugs. Jada got shot in the head. Oh, what Pac tell Nas? This little, like Jada thinks she's live like me, took 5. Jada took 5 too. Pac took 5, Jada took 5. Oh my God. Jada took 5, Pac took 5. Y'all don't see how it matches up. They both got shot. Jada was out there. When was you selling drugs, Jada? When, Jada? When was you selling drugs, Jada? When? Give us a date, give us a time, give us a place, give us some references. Introduce us to some of the fiends that you sold drugs to. Introduce us to the contact. Give us some. Tell us when you were selling drugs, Jada. That's all we want to know, Jada. When the hell was? When was you selling drugs, Jada? When? If you was trying, Jada, as small as you was, and you tried to sell drugs to me, I would just hit you in the head and take the damn drugs. I would just take the drugs. I done seen fiends rip off drug dealers. Big drug dealers. So I know they was ripping off Jada. Little as Jada is, they was just like, hey, give me the drugs. Jada wasn't making no money. She probably got shot by her connect because she kept getting robbed. Okay, come on, Jada. Little boy body, Jada. You look like a little 5-year-old boy as a grown-ass woman. What did you look like when you was 17? You look 5 now. Yeah, that's what it was. Some people take those movie roles too serious. Who was you selling drugs with? Queen Latifah was right next to you? Y'all was in your 6'4"? Get the hell out of here, Jada. Y'all was in your 6'4" and the cops started shooting at you as y'all was bouncing up the street? Get the hell out. And this book is like gonna sell. It's gonna sell because I'm not gonna buy the shit. But it's gonna sell because everybody wants to hear Jada diss Will. It's gonna sell. It's gonna sell because it's gonna have the Tupac fans are gonna, oh, I want insight on Tupac. What the hell is she gonna tell you about Tupac? What is she gonna tell you about Tupac you don't already know? She don't know shit about Tupac. They just knew each other at school. She don't know nothing about Tupac. Tupac and Will Smith is her claim to fame. She's a B-rated actor. I mean, what was her best movie? Let's be real about it. What movie was Jada Pinkett in that she deserved an Oscar? I'll wait. I will wait. What movie did Jada Pinkett star in that she deserved an Oscar? Yeah. Shit, I can't think of one either. I can't think of one. When you think of black actresses, Jada Pinkett doesn't come to mind. Jada Pinkett doesn't come to mind. Nothing Jada Pinkett did comes to mind. Only thing, her best acting job was when she was on the round table with Will Smith acting like she was very hurt that she had an affair with her son's friend. That was her best acting job, hands down. Hands down, when she sat across the table from Will Smith and acted like she really cared that he was crying. It probably was Will Smith's greatest acting job too, because it wasn't his greatest acting job. He was really crying. He was really crying. He was really crying, really simping. Will Smith was really simping. I'm just saying, y'all. Stop defending Will. Don't defend Will anymore. Don't defend him no more. He likes this type of punishment. He wants to. Some people have like something in their brains where they have to be disrespected, where they have to be punished, and that shit turns him on. That shit turns him on. Because he likes this type of punishment, because he doesn't ever say nothing back. I mean, how, like, Will, it would show us that you're human if you would just say something like, bitch, stop it. Just say that, Will. Say, bitch, shut up. Even women who don't even like the B word are like saying, hey, Will, use the B word. Women are giving you a pass to use the B word, Will. Women who are against the B word are like, Will, use the B word. Women are giving you a pass. A pass. Even the most scandalous women are like, yo, Jada, yo, what the hell? That's a little too damn low. That's kind of low. And you got some low ass women out here who are on Will's side. Like, but who the hell wants to be on Will's side anymore? Shit, if you're going to let someone stomp on you, I'm going to be on the side of the person stomping on you. I'm not going to be on your side as I keep telling you to get the hell off the ground and you just be like, nah, I'm good. She don't mean to kick me. Will, this woman has 2 kids by you. She's telling your daughter she misses Tupac. That's your daughter. Your flesh and blood telling your wife she wishes Tupac was here too. She never even met Tupac. She was dead. Tupac was dead before this girl was born. This is your wife. I would choke this. I'm sorry. I would choke the hell out of Jada if she was telling my daughter, had my daughter talking about some man she ain't never met. She wishes. I would choke the hell out of Jada. I would grab that little 5-year-old boy neck and I'll be choking her. I'll be choking Jada. I'll be grabbing Jada. I would just pop, like veins popping out of my neck. Like this is too much. You slapped someone at the fucking Oscars. You took a 10-year ban for her to come out and tell the world y'all wasn't even together. You were never going to win another Oscar, Will, because you slapped Chris Rock. You slapped Chris Rock and took a 10-year ban. And this woman comes out and says y'all not together no more. I don't know what he must want to chase her, because I'm like, dude, everybody in the world outside those who are actual conflicts are looking at you like, wow, this is just stupid. This is just dumb. This is the dumbest shit. Okay. If someone lets Will Smith see this, I'm going to give Will Smith a pep talk. Will, you're Will fucking Smith. Will fucking Smith. There's not too many women that you can't have, Will. There's not too many women that you can't have, my boy. And Will, you could get some good looking women, not a woman that looks like a 5-year-old boy. You could go out there, Will. You could go to Brazil, Will. Will, you could go to South America, not Mexico, but like Colombia, and get you a big booty woman. Oh my God, Will. You can go anywhere in the world and get you a woman. Will, you could get 2 to 3 women, Will. You don't have to take the abuse of a woman who looks like a 5-year-old boy. Unless you're into that, Will. I don't know, Will, but if you are into that, you could get any man. Not any man, but not me. No, I'm not that way. But there is a group of men out there, Will, who would like you. You could get them. But I'm assuming that you're straight, because I'm straight and I'm going to stay on the straight. Will, you could go anywhere in the world and get a woman. Will, I'm talking about you could get tall, short, fat, skinny, big breast, big butt, big legs. You Puerto Rican, Colombian, black, white, fucking any Asian, Mexican, any type of woman, Will, you could go to Samoa. You could go to Samoa and get a woman. Will, you could go to some deserted island where they don't even let people, and they would know you're Will Smith, and you could take one of their women. You don't have to be treated like this by a 5-year-old boy. I mean, Will, you don't? You could get a woman. You should go get you a woman who wants to be with you. Will, You could be like Eddie Murphy and come into America and make a woman jump around on one leg, barking like a dog, Will. Will. Do you understand what I'm saying, Will? That's how famous you are. You could get you a woman like that. You could go to any country and get you a woman, have her barking on a dog, holding her stomach, Will. You don't have to take the abuse of a 5-year-old boy. You don't, Will. You don't. I mean, the older she gets, she looks like an alien. She really does. Her head is getting bigger and her body's getting smaller. So sooner or later, she's going to be talking about E.T. phone home in a minute. Will, you don't have to do this, Will. Will, I hate to see you. Man, the only reason I'm saying this, Will, because I grew up listening to you. Like parents don't understand. You know, I can beat Mike Tyson. I used to listen to you and Jazzy Jeff. Girls of the world ain't nothing. Where's that Will at? Remember that Will who said girls of the world ain't nothing but trouble? Maybe you forgot about that song. Maybe you should go listen to that song and leave that 5-year-old boy alone. That's all I'm saying, Will. I mean, Will, like, yo, I'm going to end it like this, Will. If you want to get some revenge, her mama does look good, Will. And I know it's kind of shady, but she deserves it. You should try to have sex with her mama. I'm just saying, Will. You should try to have sex with her mama. And then you should go on some TV show and say, hey, yeah, Jada been dogging me out, but me and her mama, we got really close when we went on vacation and we did what we did. That would be the ultimate revenge, Will. And then you know what, Will? No one would blame you. No one would blame you, Will. Like everybody would like say that you redeemed. Normally that'd be like the most scandalous thing you could do, Will. But everybody in the world would think that, hey, Will Smith finally got some get back. I mean, that's all I'm saying, Will. All I'm saying, Will, maybe you should have sex with her mama. I'm just saying. She does look pretty good to be how old she are. Maybe you should have sex with her mama, Will. That's all I'm saying, Will. That's all I'm saying, Will. That's all I'm saying, Will. But hey, if you don't want to go that route, and I understand, Will, that's pretty shady. I would do that. I would do that. But I'm pretty scandalous. I understand, Will, you're very clean cut. But you don't have to take the abuse of a 5-year-old. You can go to Brazil, Will. Have you seen the women in Brazil, Will? You can go to Colombia, Will. Have you seen the women in Colombia? You can go to Peru. You can go to Asian countries, Will. Have you seen these women? Will, there's all types of women. Will, there's nice looking women in America. You don't have to take the abuse of a 5-year-old boy. A flat-chested, big-headed, no-booty 5-year-old boy. You don't have to do it, Will. You don't have to do it. Shit, she got a disease worse than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had reverse vitiligo. She got alopecia. And somehow Tupac got alopecia. Will, come on, my man. I done been cheated on before, Will. But I'd be damned if someone cheats on me and then talks about they got the same fucking disease. That's a little bit too far, because I can't even compete with that. She got the same disease. We didn't even know Tupac had alopecia. Most of us didn't even know what the hell alopecia was when she tried to come out and say she had alopecia. Nobody even knew what that shit was. We was like, what the hell is that? I thought it was a brain disease. I didn't know she upset about her hair. Her hair? Cut that shit off and put a weave in your head. Who cares? Shit, who cares? She's on here crying because someone made a ball joke, and then you get up here and you slap a man, and then she drops the bombshell that y'all wasn't even together. Will, I'm just saying, Will. I'm just saying. Go have sex with her mama. That's the only way you can get back. I wouldn't suggest that you go have sex with Willow's friends, because then you look like a creep. Yeah, you look kind of creepy. You might want to think about that. But Will, I'm saying, Will, why are you out here crying over a woman whose chest is flatter than yours? I ain't body shaming. I know someone's going to say I'm body shaming. But why the hell would you be over here crying over a woman whose chest is flatter than yours? whose booty is probably flatter than yours. What does this woman have that you would want her, Will? What, Will? What, Will? I tell you what, Will. I'm going to end it like this. If Jada Pinkett was butt naked in my house, on the bed, legs spread, I would walk away because I would be afraid that whatever she did to you, she's going to do to me. So I would just walk away, Will. I would walk in the bedroom, see her naked, see her legs open, and walk the hell out the door and shut the door. I say, hey, they'd be like, why you do that? Whatever the hell she got between them legs, I don't want no parts of that because I don't want to be walking around here like Will Smith. So whatever, see, a lot of fellas don't know that. See, I look at like if a girl's boyfriend is crazy, I start to think, shit, was he crazy before she met him? Or did he get crazy after he met him? Like Erykah Badu, I don't want no parts of Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu could be bent over, butt naked, heels oiled up, and I'm walking out the door. I don't want no parts of whatever she got. Whatever she got, she can keep that. I don't want no parts of that. Because every man that she done gave that to, they done did some kooky ass shit. I don't want no parts of that. And Jada's on that list too. I don't want no parts of Jada. Don't want no parts of Erykah Badu. I do not want to be walking around like Will Smith. I don't care. Man, if y'all might be like, if Jada's naked, yeah, and then you're going to be walking around like Will Smith. You're going to be in her book. I don't want no parts of that shit. I'm telling you that right now. I don't want no parts of that shit. Whatever Jada got, Jada can keep. Jada can't even put her hand on my shoulder because I do not want to be like Will Smith. Jada can't even breathe on me. I don't want her to. I don't want to be like Will Smith. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Will, I don't know what the hell your problem is. You had a son before you got married. Your kids are grown, Will. Half that shit ain't worth your freedom. Give half of that shit to her and walk away and be happy. Because you're not happy, you're sad, you're being made fun of it. The hell if I won't, I will not do it. I will not touch Jada. I will not touch Erykah Badu. Nope, not touching crazy. Not doing it, not doing it. I don't care if Jada came out with a sex tape. I ain't watching it because I don't like looking at little boys. But I ain't watching it because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I watch the sex tape, it might transfer over to me. So if Jada came out with a sex tape, I ain't watching it for two reasons. One, I don't like little boys. Two, I'm afraid that whatever she's doing might get in my brain and I'm acting like Will Smith. Like I'm like someone that stole my whole soul. Snatched my whole soul. I can't do it. Can't take it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Ain't gonna do it. Will Smith, I feel sorry for you, brother. I hope you see this because I'm trying to be a real one to you. I know you ain't got no real friends unless you're not listening to him. Someone needs to go smack Will in the head so he gets some sense into him. I don't know if his mama's alive. Maybe his mama could go over and smack him in the head, get him some sense. Maybe one of his kids could smack him in the head, put some sense in his head. Someone needs to smack Will. Maybe Chris Rock should have smacked Will, and Will would have woke up. Chris Rock should have smacked Will. Will would have said, what the hell am I doing? I ain't even with this woman. Why am I smacking you? And he would have apologized, and he would have started making jokes about Jada being bald-headed, and Jada would have ran out the room crying. Will would have reclaimed his manhood. But right now, every man should use Will Smith as a cautionary tale. Do not let a woman disrespect you, because if a woman, I say this for everybody, don't let anyone disrespect you in a relationship because they will take it too far. After someone disrespects you a couple of times in a relationship, they feel like there's no boundaries no more. Because your girl Erykah Badu makes men crazy after they go with her. We don't want to go over the list of all the men who turned out to be crazy after they done got some Erykah Badu. Whoa, not the boy. Well, maybe you need to get some manhood back. I don't know what you need to do. You need to let your balls hang something. I don't know, Will. Will, get your manhood back. That's all I'm asking, Will. I grew up on you, Will. I grew up listening to your music. I mean, I ain't listen to that I Get Jiggy shit. That shit was a little weak. I ain't listening to that shit. I mean, damn. Everybody keep Will Smith in your prayers. Pray that he becomes a man again. Maybe you need to go see the wizard. You know, Will, go see the wizard. Find Dorothy and the lion. I don't know. You're all three of the characters, Will. Shit, you just need to find Dorothy. Shit, you all three of them. You the Tin Man, the Lion, and the fucking the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. You all three of them, Will. You just need to find Dorothy. Go find the Yellow Brick Road. Find fucking the wizard and get all three of that shit back. Your brain, your carriage. What the fuck? Your brain, your carriage, and what else the hell was they looking for? Your heart, your brain, your carriage, and your heart. You need all three of that shit back because you ain't got no brain, you ain't got no carriage, and you ain't got no heart. You just letting this girl stomp all over you, man. Go find the fucking wizard and get all that shit back. Just get it all back, Will. I mean, go find Geppetto. Go find Geppetto because at this point, you're not a real boy, Will. You're not a real boy. You're like a puppet. You're not a real boy, Will. You need to go find Geppetto and make a wish and become a real boy. I'm sorry, Will. I don't mean to put you down. Oh, this shit is disappointing. I'm going to drink some beer.